Atlas is... It's a weird name for a girl.
Is that a joke?
It's also a disaster of a Netflix sci-fi movie. Atlas wants you to think is asking a big question in the form of, can humans trust AI? But the huge glaring issue is that Atlas never bothers to ask this question. Instead, it wraps a shallow story in some okay-looking visuals, pretends that means depth, and hopes you won't notice how little there is underneath.
Oh my god, this is a goddamn nightmare!
Good science fiction only needs to do one thing above all else. It uses the future to interrogate the present. Take, for example, Blade Runner asks what makes us human. Ex Machina asks who controls intelligence. Arrival asks how language shapes reality. And Atlas asks, what if AI was scary, but also kind of helpful?
Oh, wow!
That's not a question. It's barely even a vibe.
I think there's a bone sticking out of my leg, Smith!
The film borrows the look of serious sci-fi, with mechs, desaturated color palettes, ruined planets, cold technology, but it has no intellectual weight. I mean, it's barely even cosplay philosophy. The core of Atlas is supposed to be mistrust. Atlas Shepard doesn't trust AI because of past trauma. I mean, that should be compelling in and of itself.
Do not scan my brain. If you wanted to know my name, you ask me.
Yes, I understood. But your name is written on your badge.
But the movie treats trauma like a checkbox instead of a wound. We're told she's afraid. We're told she has history. We're told AI betrayed humanity. But we're never shown how that fear shapes her choices in interesting ways. Her arc isn't growth, it's compliance. She doesn't evolve through understanding. She's just slowly written into agreeing with the script's conclusion. Here is the biggest failure. The AI, which for some reason is named Smith, is not intelligence. It has no internal philosophy, no independent worldview, no values that clash with humanity in any meaningful way, and Smith only exists to do three things: exposition,
My name is Smith.
tactical assistance, and emotional reassurance.
Peace to the fallen.
That is not artificial intelligence. That is a GPS with therapy dialogue. If the AI never meaningfully challenges the protagonist, then the movie is not about trust. It's about comfort. And real sci-fi should never be comfortable. Atlas keeps escalating the visuals, with bigger explosions, bigger robots, bigger planetary consequences. But honestly, stakes are not measured in size. They're measured in cost. Like, what does Atlas lose when she makes the wrong choice? In this movie, nothing. The movie constantly resets tension by handing her new abilities, new solutions, new narrative safety nets. So honestly, the apocalypse, if there even is one, feels very abstract. And when the end of the world feels abstract, honestly, nothing matters here. I think the most frustrating thing about Atlas is that it thinks it's profound. Like, it gestures at themes like human-AI symbiosis, responsibility and creation, fear of dependence, but it doesn't commit to any of them. Honestly, these are things that I was thinking of would have been great things for this movie to talk about, but it never does. At the end of it all, the movie wants the audience to leave saying, wow, that made me think. But think about what? The safest possible version of every idea is chosen. Every edge is sanded down, every moral conclusion is pre-approved. This is not sci-fi, it's just brand safe futurism. And here's why Atlas feels forgettable almost immediately. Here's the tell. Atlas ends and nothing lingers. There's no haunting image, no unsettling idea, no question to keep you turning over in your head. Because the movie isn't designed to provoke. It's designed to stream. Something to half watch while scrolling, something that feels important without demanding attention, and that's why it disappears the moment the credits roll. At the end of it all, Atlas isn't the worst sci-fi movie ever made, or even that I've watched. That would be a pretty big achievement in my opinion. Its real failure is just being empty. I mean, it almost kind of stings that it looks like sci-fi, sounds like sci-fi, and it attempts to gesture like sci-fi, but it's not sci-fi. And when a movie is about artificial intelligence and has less intelligence than the genre it's borrowing from, I mean, that's when you know something went really, really wrong.